Hey YouTube world, it's me, Evelyn. If you're new to my channel, hashtag BGBB review stands for Black Girl Beauty Brand, and that's just me supporting products made by my skin folk. So in this video, I will be reviewing 3 products by Beija Flor Naturals. Vamos, gente! Beija Flor Naturals has Amazonian, Brazilian inspired ingredients. Vamos, gente! Vamos, gente! It is so hot for Biley Funky. Anyways, ooh, my shoulders look glowy, and it's because of the product I'm finna tell you about. The Honey Butter Tough Love Scrub Moisturizing Body Exfoliant. It smells like a gourmet cookie. Like you got spiced ginger, cinnamon, oatmeal raisin. Just the consistency is rather crumbly and chunky, unlike some scrubs that are so combined that it's like already slushy like in the jar. I will say that it's not the container was not packed, which I was like, where my product at? When it was full, I could still shake it and hear it. When I get a scrub, I don't want to hear no shakes, you dig me? I want it to be packed. Ingredients include, of course, the sugar, because it is a sugar scrub, shea butter, mango butter, various oils. It does have honey in it, so if you are allergic to honey, please child, don't get this. What I liked about the sugar scrub, which is one of the reasons I like mini scrubs, is because I can use it on dry skin and wet skin. Make no mistake, a scrub does not clean your skin. You still gotta clean it yourself. Sometimes I don't see the point in washing skin that's gonna get rubbed off anyway. So I like to scrub, use a scrub, rinse it off, and now I got this new skin that I can now wash with a soap. I like that I can do it either way. When I use it after I shower, my skin is very soft, supple. I don't really need lotion, especially if it was in the summer. I wouldn't need any type of shea butter whip, but you know, it's the winter time, so I gotta stay greased up. I would put my munties toward it, like it was packed in there. As far as the qualidade of the product, I give it 5 out of 5 skin cells. Somebody said I should do skin cells, so that's what we're finna do. 5 out of 5 skin cells. Proof is in my shoulder. Look, that glaze on my shoulder blade. The next product I received from Beija Flor Naturals is the Amazon Antioxidant Treatment. Miracle Brazilian Butter Blend for a glowing facial complexion. It smells very faintly of cocoa butter. Very faintly though. Now you might be looking at the price and the fact that it is 2 ounces, but let me assure you, a little goes a mighty long way. You only need but a fingernail flick. This is too much product for your face right here. And you have 2 ounces? That's like more than enough. It has muru butter, other butters I don't understand, kupuasu butter. Now, a little bit of background info on my face skins. Since the day I popped out the womb, I have had dry skin. I didn't even have acne as a teenager, but I did have eczema just everywhere. But only in my 20s have I had greasy skin on my face, and I never understood people be like, oh, my skin's so greasy. I was like, what? Like, what does it mean to not have cracked dry skin? So only in my 20s do I know what it's like to have greasy skin. I use this in the daytime. Your face is just protected and it doesn't feel greasy, but it's so soft. Cold wind whips against your face, and whereas I would usually get just dryness everywhere, my face maintains its glow. You feel what I'm saying, YouTube? Especially y'all crazy people who still out here going to football games in the frigidest of weather. I am struggling with having grease, waking up in the morning with just like grease everywhere on my face. So I would not use this at night just because I've tried it that way, and for me and my face, I just wake up with even more grease than I would wake up with normally, especially around my nose area. This will last me, I can't even see this running out in a solid year, maybe 2 years. I give the Amazon Antioxidant Treatment 5 out of 5 skin cells. Lastly, finalmente is a hair product product. Moroccan Milk. Not maracuja. Maracuja just means passion fruit. A nourishing leave-in moisturizer with Brazil nut and passion fruit oils. First of all, it smells not like I would expect. Slightly fruit flavored laundry detergent. It doesn't smell bad at all. I'm just saying that it didn't smell like what I thought it would smell like. Anyways, I watched VPJ here on the YouTube internets. I watched her review of this product, and she said that if you have fine hair or thin hair, that this is going to be way too oily or greasy for your hair. And I had to test out that notion for myself, because I do have fine wispy hair and I do have thin hair, as in I just don't have mounds and mounds of hair. I feel like African Export can divide her hair into quadrants, and one quadrant is my entire head. Since I do my hair in sections, I would literally have to use this much. Very rich, very creamy, very oily. Like right now I just put that little like spurt on my fingers, and my fingers are like so slick. The first time I used Evelyn conditioner, I used way too much. Probably the amount that I put for one section would be enough for my entire head, but I just don't do my hair that way. I don't just apply product to my entire head. It didn't really have slip for me either. So I was like working it in, and because it doesn't have slip, I think that means I need to be applying more, when really my hair was just greased up. I like my skins to be greased up, not my naps. For me and my hair, I'm just gonna give this a 2 out of 5 Afro puffs. Remember, I have thin hair, fine hair. What works for me might not always work for you. Okay, sis? That's my review of Beija Flor Naturals. See you on the internet somewhere. Hasta luego.